Hi, I'm Ben, Illinois attorney and founder of 23 Legal. If you're watching this video, you're probably either just about to start an estate plan process with us, or you're thinking about an estate plan. What's an estate plan? Well, it's a series of documents like will, a trust, power of attorneys that helps you prepare for the future. Life's unexpected consequences. What might happen? You never know. Now, we have a lot of videos that define legally what's a will, what's a trust, what's an executor, what's a beneficiary. Please take some time and watch those videos. This video doesn't really go over the legal aspects of an estate plan. Instead, it's mostly focused on what we do at 23 Legal when we work with a new client. So, if you're curious how we handle a new client, feel free to watch. Looking forward to it. The first step in the estate plan process is reaching out. How did you hear about us? Did you find our website? Did you work with us to buy or sell a house in the past? Were we a referral from a financial advisor, an accountant? Maybe a family friend. Anyways, regardless of how you showed up here, we're happy you're here. Most folks either reach out to us through our website or by email or by a phone call. We'll schedule an initial meeting with you, maybe within a week or two of that initial contact. The initial meeting can be either in person or on Zoom. And while we're setting up that initial meeting, we'll send you a link by email for a very, very basic questionnaire form. Now, this questionnaire, well, let me back up. So, our whole goal at 23 Legal is to take the stress and the overwhelming nature of an estate plan. The last thing we want to do is make it too difficult for you to complete the plan, get halfway through, and just kind of walk away without anything in hand. So when I bring up this initial questionnaire, it's very simple. It's full legal names, addresses, dates of birth, that sort of thing. Things that you should know off the top of your head, most likely. So, coming up to our first meeting, you fill out that questionnaire form online. We have it, we can use it as a template of the people and the places that are important to you in your life. And when we meet, we'll use it to go over various details about what exactly you're looking to establish with an estate plan. At that initial meeting, we'll go over different definitions of what exactly estate plan means. What exactly is a will? What exactly is a trust? What's the difference between an executor and a trustee? Kind of give you a broad overview of the process and kind of determine what is important to you. Do you have young children? Do you need to set up a guardianship for the kids? Do you own a house? Do we need to put the house in a trust? That sort of stuff. Once we've established the important details of your life, we'll go over our different types of estate plans, and we'll determine which one is best for you. We'll end this initial meeting, which should be a half hour or less, by the way, with the determination of sending you an engagement letter for the type of plan that you've selected, as well as a payment request for a small initial fee just to get things rolling. We send the engagement letter to you through DocuSign, and the initial payment is sent through a website called LawPay, which just makes it easier. You can pay by credit card, that sort of thing. Well, also, before we leave that initial meeting, we'll schedule a second appointment, and this one is called the design meeting. Now, the design meeting will be about 2 weeks after the initial meeting, and in that 2 weeks, it's your responsibility to sign that engagement letter, make that initial payment. And on our end, we'll take the information you've already given us and we'll enter it into our systems. We use a legal database called Smokeball just to keep track of our files. We also use an estate planning software called Wealth Counsel that'll help us create the overall estate plan package. When we meet for that design meeting, we'll go and get into more scenarios, some more what ifs. Who exactly would you feel comfortable having named in the documents, and who exactly would you feel comfortable if that initial person is unavailable as a backup. We'll go through, if people are living in the area, if they're living out of state, if you have a guardianship and you like to name, say, maybe your sister as the guardian for the kids, but what happens if she lives in Virginia? Do you want the kids going to Virginia? Some people are fine with that. Some people say, oh, no, I want them to stay here. So just things to consider, that sort of thing. All right, so after that design meeting, sometimes, depending on the complexity, we may need a second design meeting, but usually after that design meeting, we can schedule one final meeting, the doc signing meeting. That's when we get to sign all the documents. We'll need to meet in person because we need a notary and we need 2 witnesses for most of the documents. All we need from you, though, is really do some calisthenics with your hands and wrists beforehand, because you get to sign quite a few documents. We'll meet, we'll sign the documents, but we're not over yet, because after that, we take steps to do whatever we need to do to actually start the documents, make sure they're in motion. So what I mean by that, I'm tripping all over myself because different people have different documents, whatever. But say, for example, if you create a trust and you want to put that house in the trust, we will create a quitclaim deed at the doc signing meeting, and we will record the new deed with the county so that the house is owned by the trust instead of you as an individual. We'll also work with you if you have a financial advisor or accountant. We will notify those professionals about the new trust documents or the new estate plan documents, so that if, say, you have investment accounts you want to name the trust as a beneficiary, or you want to change something or other up, you can now do that, and we'll assist that financial advisor, that accountant, those professionals with whatever else is needed to make sure the trust is completed correctly. And after that doc signing, that's when we're going to pop the bubbly and we're ring a ding ding. You are finally finished. It took a month, maybe 2 months, but finally all that worry about, oh, this is something I need to do. Oh, it's all done. You're all set. You have a plan for your estate for the future. Yeah! I hope this has all helped you out quite a bit. I hope this answered a lot of questions. Maybe it raised a few more questions. If you have questions I didn't answer, please drop them below. We're happy to reach out and answer anything else. Do you know anyone who is interested in a will or a trust or other estate plan documents? Well, show them this video. Maybe you're interested in an estate plan. Maybe you're interested in a trust or a will. Well, please contact us. We're happy to help. I'm Ben Weaver, Illinois attorney with 23 Legal, and I'll see you in the next video.